Welcome to the GameCast Informer, the daily news show that keeps you in the know on what's hot and occasionally not so hot. My name is The Voice at 106.7, otherwise known as Vox within the GameCast circle. And let's get right into the news. So, have any of you heard of a game called Ruiner? Well, it just came out and it has a pretty brutal trailer to go with it. This game takes place in the year 2091 in a place called Rengok, where you are a quote-unquote wired psychopath that does battle against a system that is very Orville-esque, where everything is monitored and everything is cyberpunk and very depressing. But there is a plus. You are already, to their system, dead. And so an anonymous hacker has brought you back to life via a helmet that cannot be removed. And now this hacker wants to help you help them take down the conglomerate known as Heaven, which pretty much controls everything in this world, and in return will help you find your kidnapped brother. This flashy game is brought to you by Devolver Digital and Raycon Games. So far, it has had pretty good reviews on the PC gamer site. We can only hope that they'll live up to the hype. Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Oh, they're in trouble again. So, you all remember that charity DLC that was gonna come out featuring, and I quote, Fort Hog Orc Slayer, that was for a developer who died of cancer in 2016. Well, it would seem that WB is taking back the whole charity thing and making the DLC free due to really bad publicity on behalf of WB. I mean, they just screwed up this DLC that could have been a very good thing. Well, because of horrible phrasing and how the DLC was being sold, they decided that it would be better to just refund everybody who paid for the DLC, make it free, and they're gonna do a donation on their behalf to the family instead of using profits from the DLC, because apparently it was just, and I quote, made worse by a factually incorrect tweet. Good job, WB. According to their site, before the change was made, it stated that international sales of the DLC would not go to the 4G family, but apparently it was, and they just didn't state it correctly, so a lot of people got in a tizzy about it. Hopefully, this will fix their mistake. Valve gets spammed. So, you all remember that Steam was going to start limiting how many keys developers could give out for free in order to promote their games, right? Well, there's a reason for that. Apparently, there were 173 spam games that they have removed, and get this, they all came from a singular source. That's right, folks. Some ingenious developer by the name of Silicon Echo decided to upload 173 versions of essentially the same game in order to, and I quote, farm trading cards. That's right, folks. The trading cards that you see are not very popular on Steam, but are used nonetheless for games that you randomly earn, were used to make money. They farmed these cards by giving away thousands of these keys to bot accounts who would just idle the game and collect trading cards as they went along. And so these bots would, of course, sell the trading card, make money, and then that money would just go back to the author. It's a ingenious and dick way to make money, because this is causing a lot of developers problems. Honest developers who are just trying to get into the gaming scene are now going to have difficulties in terms of giving out trading cards for their games and their keys, all because of one person who, admittedly, it was a very smart loophole that they exploited in the system, but nonetheless, dick move, man. Dick move. And that wraps it up for today's news. Remember to leave your opinions in the comments below, to like, share, and subscribe, and to give GameCast a shout out in our Discord. Remember, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Patreon. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been The Voice at 106.7. Gaming news now.